Hi guys, I'm Junior Benz and welcome. Hi guys, I'm Junior Benz and welcome back sa aking channel. Hi guys, Marjon Adlaw, I'm Junior Benz and welcome back sa aking channel. Hi guys, I'm Junior Ben. Hi guys, Marjon Adlaw, I'm Junior Benz and welcome back sa aking YouTube channel. So for this episode, ang pag-uusapan natin is tungkol sa kung paano natin susukatin or paano. So for this episode, ang pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa kung paano natin ma-determine or paano natin i-calculate yung mga nabili nating lupa base doon sa transfer certificate of title na hawak natin. So yung pinaka-objective natin sa video ito ay after mong mapanood ang buong video ay magkakaroon ka ng idea or you will have your basic knowledge somehow kung paano mo i-calculate ang inyong nabiling lupa base doon sa mentioned bearing or mentioned points doon sa transfer certificate of title. So, para mas ma-visualize natin ang aking mga sinasabi, gagamitin ko po ang aking transfer certificate of title sa aking bahay sa Cavite para mas ma-apply natin sa actual talaga na para ma-apply natin ang ating example doon sa pinaka-actual talaga na transfer certificate of title. So I think So guys, ito yung sample ng aking. Ito ang sample ng aking transfer certificate of title. By the way guys, before we proceed with our discussion, I'd like to say thank you nga pala sa mga nag-comment, mga nag-raise ng kanilang mga questions sa comment section box. And I truly appreciate for that, and hopefully we can release more videos related in this topic kasi alam ko na marami ring mga nagtatanong, marami ring nagbibigay ng kanilang mga idea, and I truly appreciate for that one. And hope you will support my channel, and please do consider subscribing my channel. Hit that notification bell para ma-update po kayo sa aking every upload. And then para ma-update din kayo sa aking every upload. At i-share niyo na din sa paki-share na rin. Discussion. So without much thing to do, let's proceed now to our formal discussion. A lawyer, I am not a geodetic. So disclaimer lang guys, I am not a lawyer, I am not a geodetic engineer. I am a civil engineer by profession. So by my knowledge in my civil engineering profession, and in addition sa aking research ngayon, so ito lang po yung mai-discuss ko po sa inyo at mai-share ko sa inyo. And if I missed something in my discussion, so feel free to comment on the section box para maidagdag natin maybe on the next episode sa ating mga videos. And at the same time mabasa din to ng ating mga viewers. But I have to make sure na meron kayong matutunan at the end of this video. So guys, ito nga po pala yung Yan. So guys, ito nga po pala yung sample ng aking TCT or Transfer Certificate of... So guys, ito nga po pala yung sample ng aking TCT or Transfer Certificate of Title. So nakikita mo dito ang mga bearing points kung saan malocate natin yung mga points sa ating mga boundaries sa ating nabiling lupa. At dito rin na-mention kung Actually dito, nami-mention na dito yung square meters. Actually dito sa ating Transfer Certificate of Title ay nami-mention na yung total square meters, kung total area. Actually dito sa TCT is na-mention na yung total area ng ating property. So, ito nga yung ating objective para natin malaman within ourselves paano natin i-calculate yung total area nito. So, ayan. So, ayan. Unang-una, makikita natin dito na meron siyang line, meron siyang bearing at meron siyang distance. So sa line, meron to corner or from the reference, tapos meron kang 1 to 2, point 1 to 2, point 3 to point 1 to 2, point 3 to point 1 to 2, point 2 to 3, point 3 to 4, point 4 to 1. Yun yung line natin. Tapos, ang ating bearing are points northwest 30 degrees and 43 minutes. Meron din tayong second bearing north 59 degrees and 17 minutes east. At meron din tayong south 30 degrees 43 minutes east. At lastly, meron tayong point na south 59 degrees and 17 minutes west. At ang corresponding distance nila is 4 meters, 12.51 meters, 4 meters, and 12.51 meters. So basically guys, in this TCT, yung ating lupa, ang dimension ng lupa dito ay 4 by 4.51 by 4 by 12.51. Itong 503 is from the reference point, ang distance niya sa ating property. So, ayan. So, basically guys, by looking from this distance, so basically guys, in this TCT, So basically guys, base sa ating TCT na example ngayon ay makikita mo na rectangle yung ating lot. So initially you will have that idea, pero much better kung i-check natin itong bearing angles. So initially parang ganito yung area ng ating property. So 4 by 12.51. Ngayon, para mas lubos nating maintindihan kung paano natin i-plot yung bearing points ng ating lupa, i-recall ko lang sa inyo ang ating Cartesian coordinate system or quadrant or bearing, ganito yung tawag dito. At dito sa ating quadrant, meron tayong north, south, meron din tayong west, east. So ngayon in every quadrant is in every quadrant ay meron tayong 90 degrees each of that quadrant. So kung titingnan natin, So magbigay tayo ng mga halimbawa ng degree kung paano natin i-plot yung mga points natin. So I will have these 4 angles as an example. First, let's take a look with the northwest. So meaning to say, from the reference of north to west. Meron tayo dito as example, 20 degrees north, 20 degrees and 7 minutes west. So, meaning to say, from north going to west, 20 degrees lang yung ating i-plot na angle. And then, number 2 is northeast. Northeast. So, north 46 degrees and 17 minutes east. So, yun yung ipa-plot lang natin sa ating, yun yung ipa-plot natin sa ating boundary. At the same time, meron din tayong example sa southwest at meron din tayong example sa southeast. So, ang magiging reference point po natin every time na magbabasa po tayo ng angle is from north and south. Doon yung north and south. So, ito yung ating example sa ating mga points. And then, so ngayon, So now gagamitin na natin yung ating example na gagamitin na natin ang ating actual example, yung bearing natin from our transfer certificate of title. So first bearing point natin is north point 1 to 2 or point 1, north 30 degrees 43 minutes, north 30 degrees 43 minutes 43 north 30 degrees 43 minutes west with a total length of 4. So, itong point 1, dito tayo sa northwest and yung angle niya is 30. Yung length niya is 4. So, magiging ganito yung itsura niya. Next, let's proceed. So that's point number 1 to point number 2. So ngayon, let's proceed to point number 2 to point number 3. Ang bearing niya is north 59 degrees and 17 minutes east. So, kung ipa-plot natin yan, magiging ganito yung itsura ng boundary mo. So, that's point number 2 to point number 3. Now, let's have point number 3 to point number 4 is south 30 degrees and 43 minutes east. So, yan ang magiging itsura ng boundaries mo with a total of 4 meters. Then, from point number 4 to point number 1, south 59 degrees and 17 minutes west with a total length of 12.51 meters. So, magiging ganito yung boundaries ng lupa, yung property mo. So, plotting the dimension, so you will have your lot na 4 by 12.51 meters. Ngayon, you will have now your idea. So ngayon, you will have now your idea na, so ngayon, you confirm now your idea na rectangular yung ating nabiling lupa. So yung tanong natin is paano natin makompute yung total area niya. So, sa rectangle, ang formula in getting the area of the rectangle, so ang formula sa pagkuha, so ngayon, ang formula sa pagkuha ng ating rectangle is just your area is equal to your length times width. So, ang length natin dito ay itong 12.51 meters. Then, ang ating width is 4 meters. So, dahil i-multiply lang natin sila, kuha ka lang ng cellphone, i-multiply mo lang yan, 12.51 meters times 4 meters. Yung ating total area is 50.04 square meters. At ang nakasaad doon sa ating transfer certificate of title ay 50 square meters. So, tama po ang ating total area. Pero, tama po ang ating total area. Pero for example, dahil ang ating first example is nakabase lang sa regular shape, which is rectangle. Given na meron kang irregular shape or meron kang mga or hindi perfect na rectangle, hindi perfect square yung lupa mo. Tulad na lang halimbawa sa ganitong example. So ngayon, ang gagawin mo lang is i-label mo lang unang-una, i-divide mo lang yung, so unang-una is, i-divide mo lang yung mga lot. Ang gagawin mo is, i-cut mo lang yung mga portions na nag-exceed doon sa mga perfect dimensions. So like for example here, i-color lang natin as area 1 ang isang i-color lang natin as area 1 itong gray sa ating example, at i-color lang din natin itong brown as our area 2. So ang gagawin mo, hahatiin mo lang yan, tapos i-calculate mo at i-determine mo yung mga dimension. Unang-una, itong ating area 1 is 12.51 by 4 as our example, itong gray portion. Tapos ating area 2, kasi ang ating area 2, itong dark brown is mayroon siyang dimension na 1 by 3 meters. So, i-calculate mo lang din yan. Area 1 is equal to length times width again. So, yung length natin is 12.51 meters. I-multiply mo lang sa width na 4 meters. Then, makakuha ka ng square meter na 50.04 square meters sa ating unang area. Yung pangalawang area naman natin, itong dark brown, i-multiply lang din natin ng length times width. So, 3 meters yung length at 1 meters yung width. So, you will have your length times width, 3 times 1. Area 2 is equal to length times width. So, your area 2 is 3 times 1 meter. So, yung area 2 mo is 3 meters. Ngayon, dahil kailangan natin ng total area, so i-add mo lang yung area 1 plus area 2 is equal to your total area. So, 50.04 plus 3 square meters is equal to 53.04. So, yun yung magiging total area mo sa iyong lupa. So, yun yung mga basic and simple calculation doon sa pagkuha ng total area ng iyong property. So yun lang yung mga simple way para i-calculate mo yung lupa na nabili mo. So ngayon let's have another way of para makuha natin yung total area ng iyong property. Unang-una, gagawa ka ng table, tapos ilagay mo yung line 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 1. So, yun yung nakasaad sa ating transfer certificate of title. And then, isulat mo yung bearing, yung north 30 degrees 7 minutes, yung north 30 degrees 7 minutes west, and then yung corresponding distance niya. The same time, yung lahat ng mga bearing at corresponding dun sa kanyang mga total length. So ngayon, let's calculate the departure and latitude. Ngayon ang formula ng ating departure at latitude is, ang gagamitin natin ng mga formula is latitude is equal to distance times cosine bearing. And sa departure is distance times sine bearing angle. And the double meridian distance is just a summation of your latitude. And then your double area departure times DMD, or the double meridian distance. So kung i-calculate mo yung ngayon i-calculate natin yung departure value. Yung departure value niya is kahit na nasa cellphone ka lang pwede mong makuha yung mga values na yan. Ngayon tuturuan ko kayo kung paano kukunin yung mga values na yan. So departure, unang-una, let's calculate the departure value. So departure ng line 1 to 2 is distance times the sine bearing angle. So, unang-una kung nasa cellphone ka, gagamitin mo, kung punta ka lang sa calculator, i-landscape mo lang para makita yung mga scientific functions. So, sa departure is, sa departure, ang gagawin mo is, unang-una, itong minutes, i-convert mo muna siya into degrees para ma-input mo siya sa calculator as degree value. So, ang gagawin mo is, itong 7, i-divide mo lang siya ng 60, okay? And then, i-add mo yung 30 na value para you will have 1 degree angle. Then, pindutin mo tong sign, ayan, meron ka ng value, and multiply that on the distance, 4 meters. Then you will have your value na 2.00. Ganyan. I-round off natin 0.01. So, bakit siya negative? Sa departure, pag north ang sa departure pag west ang value mo, pag going to west yung bearing mo is negative. And then tandaan din natin pag sa latitude, pag south, and then tandaan din natin pag calculate mo ng latitude, okay. So let's have the bearing number 2. Bearing number 2. 17 divided by 60 plus 59 equals, and then i-press mo yung sign and multiply mo itong 12.51 meters. Ayan. So you'll have this value positive dahil hindi siya west, east siya. So, and then the same goes ang gagawin mo dito sa next mong mga bearings. Let's calculate also latitude. Ang latitude is the same, 7 over 60 is equal to, and then plus 30 degrees, i-press mo lang yung cosine value, tapos i-multiply mo sa ating distance na 4. So, ayan. Yun lang din ang gagawin mo sa next na mga items. Itong second item, 17 over 60 plus 59. Ayan. Times 12.51 meters. So, ang lalabas dyan is 6.39. At dito sa item number 3, dahil south to, 43 over 60 plus 30 cosine times 4 is equal to 3.44. Negative siya dahil south ang ating reference ng ating bearing. So, sa DMD is just a summation. So, sa DMD, lagay ka dito ng another column, DMD. So, maglagay ka ng another column for double meridian distance. Maglagay ka ng another column para sa double meridian distance. So, ito ay summation lamang ng ating latitude. So, unang-una, you will have the value of 3.46. 3.46 plus 3.46 plus 6.39 is equal to 13.31. Next, 6.39 plus 13.31 minus 3.44 is equal to 16.26. Then, negative 3.44 plus 16.26 minus 6.39 is equal to 6.43. So, yun yung mga value natin sa DMD. Ang DMD kasi, kinakalculate natin ang DMD dahil kailangan natin siya sa ating double area. Ang ating double area is, unang-una, ang formula ng ating double area is just the departure times the DMD. So now, first, let's calculate departure negative 2.01 times 3.46 is equal to 6.95 negative. Number 2, 10.75 times 13.31 is equal to 143.08. Next, 2.04 times 16.23 is equal to 33.17. Next, negative 10.75 times 6.43 is equal to negative 69.12. So, kung i-total mo itong negative 6.95 plus 143.08, 33.17 minus 69.12, you have the total of 10.18. Tapos, dahil double area yan, so divided by 2, yung total nating area is 50 square meter. So, tama po ang ating calculation doon sa nakasaad sa ating Transfer Certificate of Title. So, pwede nyo siyang balik-balikan para maintindihan nyo ang aking mga sinasabi, yung mga formula na sinasabi ko, para ma-double check nyo yung mga boundaries at mga length ng boundaries and length ng inyong mga nabiling lupa base doon sa TCT na hawak mo. So guys, ganun lang po kasimple ang ating pag-calculate. So ganun yung pamamaraan kung paano natin i-calculate yung total area ng ating property na nabili na nakabase doon sa Transfer Certificate of Title. So I hope guys that we learned something out from this video. So if you have your comments, suggestion, any clarification, you can reach me on my social media para matulungan ko kayo. At the same time, pwede nating. So I hope guys that you learned something out from this video. And if you have comments, suggestions, or everything, just write it down to the comments. Just write it down sa ating comment section box para natin malaman kung ano yung mga kailangan natin gawin at kung paano natin gagawin at madagdagan natin ating mga kaalaman lalong-lalo na pagdating sa mga properties ng ating pinag-uusapan. So, I guess that's it for this video guys, and have a great day and God bless. Bye!